Alright, hello everyone, and as I'm gonna go on the fly and zoom this out so you can get the full context of this urgent video that we are doing today. And I don't want to call out specific people because that's just wrong for me to do. And I'm just gonna generalize a situation that has been going on in the EAS community now for the past couple of days. And it goes back to earlier this week, but since I would say I'm going to give a specific date as we go along here. Yes, okay. So this goes back to Monday, all right? It goes back to Monday when word got out of this. Midland supposedly was giving away ER50s to people that were affected by the recent hurricanes in Florida and North Carolina. And we're also giving away no other radios, the specific one, the ER50 on your screen, to people affected by the wildfires in the Los Angeles area recently. Now, there should be a disclaimer, two disclaimers, that one, these radios also should have went out to people in Stony Brook, New York. Now, why am I saying Stony Brook, New York? Well, if you're not aware of what happened last year in 2024, Stony Brook went through a very devastating flooding event. And a couple of my relatives, my in-laws specifically, they were affected by this natural disaster. And maybe in the general New York City tri-state area, these radios should have been offered because we've just been through a lot of natural disasters now for the past 4 years. And I think this whole cycle, when it dates back to Ida, Midland should have really thought also of giving away these radios during Ida and all the flooding events that happened in New Jersey and, of course, Stony Brook in the past 4 years. So, Queens, specifically, we should have been offered this 4 years ago. I mean, I'm not being greedy about it, but I'm just saying that, Midland really didn't think this whole giveaway through. Someone leaked it online. Even if I knew who the leaker was, I would not be revealing their identity. Because honestly, it's not fair to that person. Because then their IP address could get doxed online. Their mailing address could get put out there. And the bottom line is, for people that were taking advantage of this, just some people were called out on Discord earlier this week, and I was closely paying attention to it, and some people realized what they did was wrong, and they canceled their UPS orders. And honestly, I'm glad those people saw the change in the error of their ways. Some of these people might consider giving away their radios or just selling them on eBay because they feel bad. There are other people that are still selfish that ordered a bunch of them. I don't want to give specific numbers because those people will know who they are, and then I'll get called out on community tab or Discord or something. And you know what? I'll just say this, to those people that think it's okay to take away weather radios like this for people that absolutely need them. We're talking about a hand crank radio. We're talking about a radio that you could charge because it has a lithium ion battery. I just want to mention that for those people, you really should be ashamed of yourself. And some of them are rather band radio enthusiasts. They're collectors. They think they can own most of them. And I'll be honest with you all. And I spoke to a lot of people in the EAS community on Discord about it this week. And I've said, for the record, that I have wanted this radio since the summer of 2023. I was really thinking about maybe getting this radio at Walmart the next time I went to Delmarva. I was going to ask my parents if I could get a replacement for I still have it, but my Redicus that still has the hand crank and still has the faulty battery thing. At the end of the day, I wanted something more legit, and I wanted this to be my replacement. And I was really thinking about seeing if the Seaford, Delaware Walmart had this in March. But when I found out about this giveaway from one of the closer YouTubers that I follow that was talking about it on a live stream, and then the code went out that way on Monday night, I'll just mention, and I was speaking to one of the closer YouTubers that I speak with on Discord off the record. I told them, look, I only wanted one. You can order multiple ones with different email addresses. And I'm like, what? I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. Why would I do that when, these people in North Carolina, Florida, and California, and I want to mention, again, there's still some people in Stony Brook that haven't even rebuilt their homes after the flooding last year. There's still some people affected, by the way. So you mean to tell me I'm going to order more of them when people in Long Island, people in North Carolina, Florida, and California need this more than I do? I mean, yes, Queens, okay. We haven't had a disaster since Ida, okay? We've gotten lucky in the past 4 years since Ida that we've gotten a little bit better. I'm glad that Eric Adams, my mayor, he's been taking storm drain preparation seriously since he's become the mayor. And, I'm very happy that the Office of Emergency Management's been preparing us more for flooding events, because de Blasio locked off on that. But, my point is, we've been lucky in Queens for the past 4 years. Somehow we haven't had a natural disaster. Maybe the earthquake last year, I don't know. But my point is, look, the bottom line is, I just do not like these people in the EAS weather band community to think it's okay, they could take away all these radios. Shame on you. And you could still redeem yourself. There's always a chance for redemption. Just for these other people that have realized the error of their ways, sell them on eBay. I'm sure somebody on eBay will pay $20 for a new Weatherman radio. Maybe pay the additional shipping and handling, because that could be $25. For all these other people that have ordered these radios, again, shame on you. And, if I was getting all these packages from Kansas City, from Midland, okay, my parents would freak if I was getting 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 radios like this. They would be freaking out right now. I mean, they don't even know that I'm getting this tomorrow. And so, I'll mention the giveaway tomorrow, that it was for a limited time at the recording of the video. I will make a disclaimer tomorrow. And you know what? I'll just say this. I'm just grateful that I am getting one. I will mention that my friend in Long Island, I told him about this. He ordered one. He's a prominent YouTuber. I'm not going to say who he is, but he's getting his today. Oh, actually, no, he got his today. What am I saying? It's a proper context. I'm recording this video after 12 noon on Friday, so... Look, my point is, for people that think it's okay to take away these resources from people, shame on you. And I will mention that Midland themselves, they have a YouTube channel doing tutorials on their weather radios. I know they work very hard to talk about weather preparedness. And they have a big facility, Midland, in Kansas City, where they manufacture their radios. And, you know, not only was I thinking about picking up this later this year, but now I'm getting mine tomorrow, it looks like. But, you know, later this year, I was really thinking about getting a WR100 off of eBay. Probably by the time for my 30th birthday. I am really thinking about getting one. I mean, not now, maybe not till my move to Delaware, but, you know, I just really wanted this for now. And I'll end with this. The only reason why I got this wanted to even have this radio is the fact that, you know, I've taken my X-States data to Delmarva numerous times, and there's been issues where it's in my backpack, it goes off for no apparent reason when we put my backpack in the barrel where we go upstairs into my condominium in Ocean City, Maryland. You know, I've had my neighbors complain that it makes a noise in the parking lot. I mean, my neighbors understand. I mean, I'm grateful that I have neighbors in my building that understand that my radios are only supposed to go off on Wednesday mornings at 11:30. They know that I have my radio set to go off with the RWT. All right? I have neighbors that are, you know, knowing of that. And, you know, I'm going to have to be careful with my radios in the future. But the only reason why I ordered this was so that way when I get the RWT on Wednesdays from Mount Holly and Wakefield, when I'm in Ocean City, it's so that way the audio is clear. I can hear when the tones go off. And then what I do is I just set my Sangean DT800 and my CC Pocket to go off for the alerts. I still bring my Midland HH54 with me. And I'm still going to bring my Midland ER10 with me because those are radios that I feel comfortable taking with me. And I would hope that this radio is going to have better reception for KEC 92. So that way I could just take my Midland ER10 VP with me, right? And I'm just trying to be careful with my weather radios down the line is my point. You know, I don't want to bring my Walmart Bluetooth one to Delmarva anymore. You know, I need a crank radio in case there's a real emergency. So, yes, I'll just mention to wrap up this video, and the way I'm looking at my radio situation, I still want to bring my Texan PL310. I still love the FM reception on it, especially during Tropo. I still want to have the Midlands, my 3 Midlands with me. And then when I go to Delmarva, which I'm looking at the next time I'm going is in March, you know, I want to have my CC Pocket, and I still want to have my Sangean DT800. Because I love taking those radios with me when I'm on the road. So, I'm done talking. I'm sure there's other YouTubers you can watch. They're going to give their point of view. But I just wanted to talk about it today. Because if I didn't get it off my chest, then I would have been shooting up the wrong bark or something. I don't know what the analogy is, but I've just been going through a lot of emotions of anger, of you know, anxiety and, you know, people that think that it's okay to just think they can hog a bunch of these radios, which again is just wrong. And yeah, I'm done here. And you know what? I am just gonna leave it at that. So I thank you for watching. You know, we can have a friendly discussion in the comments below. You know, if people want to reach out to me on Discord, you're more than welcome to. I'm not gonna lash out at you. If you're somebody who ordered a bunch of these, you know, it's not too late to either try canceling your orders. Some people did, and somehow Midland canceled those orders. Or again, if you have a bunch of them, just give them to somebody who really needs it. Give it away for free. Sell it on eBay for a cheaper price, because I'm sure somebody will do an auction. They'll do it, and then they can get a decent price. I don't know how that would work out, but all right, everyone. I think we're gonna wrap it up here. Thank you for watching, and yeah, hopefully tomorrow my one radio that I ordered came to my house here in New York City. I hope it's coming tomorrow. It says tomorrow, because the last update UPS told me was it's in New Jersey right now. It's at their distribution center in Secaucus. So I'm hoping that it's coming tomorrow. And before I wrap this up, I will mention, I know the UPS drivers in my area very well. Especially I've seen UPS where my nursing facility is here in Queens. UPS delivers a lot of Macy's stuff to my area. And yes, even my mom orders stuff on Macy's website. So, yeah. So that's it. Thank you all for watching. And we'll do an unboxing video of this radio. And, you know, again, I'll just mention the brief disclaimer that I ordered one and that was it. No other ones when I properly do the video. Okay? So, that's it, guys. I'll be back tomorrow with my WWE Royal Rumble predictions. Because we do have the Royal Rumble tomorrow, and I want to do that. I have to edit this week's Andy Plays, because literally an hour ago before I recorded this video, I was just recording Andy Plays. So I got to edit that. So, bye, everyone.